Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another Black Desert Online video. Real quick, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, hit that little bell icon so you get notified of when new videos pop up, and also leave a comment in the comment section down below with your thoughts on this subject and anything that you would like to add. Now, today we're going to be talking about spending your silver wisely and not wasting it so that you can progress in Black Desert Online. But before we get into that, I just want to remind you guys, if you haven't done it, make sure you do the account transfer application because you've only got a week left. So if you're somebody that's just been kind of like watching videos, debating whether to get back in the game or not, even if you're not going to be playing the game right now, you need to go do that account transfer so you don't lose everything on your account. And then whenever you want to come play the game again, not have, any of your stuff. That would really, really suck. So make sure you guys get that done. All right, guys. So like I said, this is going to be more of a discussion video. And what we're going to be talking about is how to spend your silver wisely so that you're not wasting it on crap that you don't need. Now, right now, especially with all the Oasis stuff going on, once you hit 56, you get all the Oasis gear from the vendor, and then you can go grind out in Medea and get a full set of Asulas, and you'll be at 194 AP. Straight out the gate at 56. It's super easy to get. So you want to make sure you're not wasting your silver on some of the older accessories like Marks of Shadows and things like that, because there's no point in getting those. With Asulas and the Oasis gear, you can pretty much grind almost anywhere in Medea, most of the spots in Valencia, some of the spots in Kama. So you've got a lot of options as far as grinding to make silver. So make sure you're not wasting your silver on stuff that you don't need. Now, that being said, they did say whenever they put all this Oasis stuff out that it will be getting removed from the game eventually. I haven't heard anything else about when that's supposed to happen, but eventually it will. So the first thing you're going to want to do, guys, is you're going to want to kind of plan out what you want to do with your gear. And by that, I mean you need to set yourself a goal, like a certain AP goal or a certain, life skill mastery goal that you want to reach. And then you need to plan out which pieces of gear that you want to replace first. That's going to net you the biggest gains for your money spent. And then follow that plan. Don't deviate from it unless something comes up on the market for like a super good price that it's not normally at. Stick with your plan. That way you keep your progression going and it gives you goals to obtain. That's a big thing in this game, is setting goals for yourself as far as, what gear you want to get, what AP you want to reach, etc., etc. If you just run around in the game and don't have any set goals for yourself, it's how you're going to get burned out and you're going to get bored pretty quick. Now, there is a really good online tool that you can use called Bdo Planner. If you guys don't know what it is, I'll leave a link to it down in the description. You can click on that link and go to it. And what it is basically you can put in a character, a gear build. It has drop down menus. You can select all different pieces of gear. So what you can do is you can add in your gear that you have now, and then think about what AP bracket you want to hit next, like what's your next goal, and then start replacing pieces to see what you want to upgrade with. It makes it really easy to plan it out. Now, one of the big things you want to look at is AP gained or life skill mastery gained versus the money you spend. So, for example, say you have an Asula's ring, which is 7 AP, I believe. And just using crescent rings as an example, if you go from an Asula to a tri-crescent, basically you're going to be gaining AP at a rate of 120 million silver per AP gained. Versus a tech crescent, you're going to be gaining AP at 400 million silver per AP gained. So you're going to get a little more bang for your buck initially going for the tri. Now, there's always exceptions to this, like if you're primarily a life skiller and you've already got, all your life skill gear and that's how you make all your money, then by all means just go ahead and save up and buy the TET accessories or pins if you can afford them. But if you're somebody who's like in the grinding in the game, you're not life skilling, things like that, then you're going to need to scale your gear up, obviously, to open up better grind spots to yourself. Now, this also comes into play a lot more when you're going from try to tet. That's where looking at the AP that you're going to gain versus the silver that you're going to spend really comes into play, whether that's with weapons, accessories, or, armor as far as, DP and evasion and all that fun stuff. Now, obviously, if you are enhancing a lot of your gear yourself, you can end up saving a ton of money or, losing a ton of money. It is RNG, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up spending less money enhancing if you either A, have the fail stacks from events, dice game, etc., or you're really good at fail stacking and have the stacks you need to do the enhancements. So just make sure you are taking a look at, what you're getting for the money that you're spending. Don't go blowing your money, on that neck or that main hand. That's going to get you only, 2 or 3 AP when you could maybe save up another 300 to 400 mil and get that ring or that offhand or whatever. That's going to get you, 10 more AP, for example, and maybe bump you up into the next AP bracket. So you would obviously get better gain for just saving that little bit more money. So make sure you guys plan that out. Don't just go, oh, hey, I'm going to go buy this, try accessory because I got the money. Like, actually look at it and look at the benefit versus the cost before you go doing that. That way you're not wasting your hard-earned silver. Now, the last thing that I want to touch on is items and things that you should hold on to that you're going to get while you're out grinding or life skilling. And what I mean by that is items that you need to hold on to so you have some net value put back, items that you can easily, throw on the market and liquidate if something, comes up on the market or, something you're trying to get drops to a certain price range, to where you can just sell this stuff quickly to be able to buy that item. And the majority of these items are going to be your enhancement items, your sharps, your hards, your Kaffir stones, your black stones. These are going to be items that, depending where you're at in the game, you may not want to just be throwing them on the marketplace. Stick them in a storage, let them build up. You can track, obviously it shows you the value of all the items down in the bottom of the storage. So you can kind of see how much you got put back. That way, hey, you're trying to save up for this tet neck and someone decides to be dumb and list one at like min price or, a third of the actual price that they could get for it, which is actually what just happened to me, where you can go and liquidate this stuff and have the money to just go ahead and buy it. So I would recommend, holding on to a lot of that stuff. Like what I usually do at the point I'm at now is either A, I will hold on to all my Kaffir stones and black stones and hards and sharps, or I will sell half of what I get and then put the other half back. That way I'm building up kind of a stash of supplies to either A, use in the future for Kaffirs gear, or B, like stuff that I can easily move on the market. Now this will apply to like your relic scrolls and stuff too, your relic shards, your forbidden books, your Pilafay scrolls, and your Mansion Voodoo dolls. You can either hold on to those, turn them into scrolls, and then do the scrolls for the memfrags, which will net you more profit. But, I have to warn you, it's mind-numbingly boring, but you can make more silver doing that. Or you can just go ahead and throw them on the market and sell it. That choice is up to you. But I would definitely recommend holding on to, some of your other stuff and kind of like building up that stash of items that you can easily move, especially when certain events happen, like certain enhancing events and stuff like that. Like the price of these items will go through the roof. And so it's good to, have them ready to sell then, so that you can make a ton more profit. Well, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comment section down below. And, some of you veteran players, if you guys have anything you'd like to add or you think I missed on this, feel free to drop it in the comment section down below. I know this was kind of geared more towards newer players, but, it's good advice. It's stuff people need to hear every now and then too. If you haven't, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, and hit that little bell icon so you're notified whenever I post new videos. And I hope you guys have a great day.